Greetings, drama enthusiasts, and welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel, where we dive deep into the heart-pounding, mind-bending twists of your favorite soap operas. Today, we're peeling back the layers of a mystery that has left fans buzzing with speculation, theories, and gasps of disbelief: the cryptic connection between Kat Green and Sammy Brady. Why does Kat find Sammy so hauntingly familiar? Is Kat truly who she claims to be, or is she hiding a secret identity that could shatter the lives of those around her? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a dramatic journey through the tangled web of secrets, betrayals, and shocking revelations that could redefine the world of days of our lives. Let's explore this enigma together, with every juicy detail and tantalizing possibility laid bare. A familiar face in a sea of secrets. The intrigue begins with a seemingly innocuous moment that has sparked a wildfire of curiosity among fans. Picture this: Kat Green, a woman shrouded in mystery, steps into the warm, familiar chaos of Marlena Evans' home in Salem. The air is thick with the scent of nostalgia. Old photographs line the walls, each one a snapshot of the town's tumultuous history. As Kat's eyes scan the room, they lock onto a framed picture of Sammy Brady, the fiery, unpredictable force of nature who has left an indelible mark on Salem. Kat freezes, her breath catching in her throat. "She looks so familiar," she murmurs, her voice trembling with a mix of confusion and recognition. But where? When? How? Kat's mind races, grasping at fragments of memories that slip through her fingers like sand. This single moment, fleeting yet loaded with significance, has set the stage for a storyline that promises to unravel the very fabric of Kat's existence. Sammy Brady, for those new to the saga, is no stranger to drama. A woman who thrives on chaos, Sammy has been at the center of countless scandals, love triangles, and family feuds. Her life is a tapestry of bold choices and devastating consequences, making her one of Salem's most iconic figures. Kat Green, on the other hand, is a relative newcomer, her backstory cloaked in ambiguity. Introduced as a woman recovering from a traumatic past, Kat's arrival in Salem has been anything but straightforward. Her connections to the DiMera family, particularly her audacious scheme to pose as Abigail DiMera, have raised eyebrows and suspicions. But it's her inexplicable reaction to Sammy's photograph that has fans whispering, is there more to Kat Green than meets the eye? A tangled past in the heart of Europe. To understand the potential link between Kat and Sammy, we must venture across the Atlantic to the misty, cobblestoned streets of Europe, where secrets fester in the shadows of grand rehabilitation clinics and exclusive medical facilities. Kat Green, we've learned, has spent time in a high-end rehabilitation center in Europe, recovering from a facial reconstruction surgery that altered her appearance and, perhaps, her very identity. The procedure was no small feat. Facial reconstruction suggests a past marred by trauma, accident, or perhaps something far more sinister. Was it an attempt to escape her past? To become someone new? Or to conceal a truth too dangerous to reveal? Meanwhile, E.J. DiMera, the suave and calculating scion of the DiMera dynasty, has also been recovering in a European clinic, his own journey shrouded in secrecy. EJ's presence in Europe raises a tantalizing possibility. Could Kat and EJ have crossed paths in one of these facilities? The idea is electrifying. Imagine a sterile, white-walled clinic, its halls echoing with the soft hum of medical equipment. Kat, bandaged and vulnerable, navigating her recovery, might have encountered EJ, himself grappling with his own demons. Did they share a fleeting moment, a conversation, a glance, that left an imprint on Kat's subconscious? Or is there something deeper, a connection forged in the crucible of shared trauma or hidden agendas? And then there's Sammy Brady, whose own European escapades place her tantalizingly close to this web of intrigue. Sammy, never one to stay out of trouble, has been known to drift through Europe, her life a whirlwind of passion and peril. Could she have visited the same clinic, perhaps to check on EJ or pursue one of her many schemes? The thought of Kat, EJ, and Sammy in the same place at the same time is enough to send shivers down the spine of any soap opera fan. The possibility of a shared history, whether intentional or coincidental, adds a layer of complexity to an already labyrinthine plot. The Abigail deception, a mask of motives. Kat's decision to impersonate Abigail DiMera is a masterstroke of deception that has left Salem reeling. For those unfamiliar, Abigail DiMera was a beloved figure whose tragic death left a void in the hearts of her family and friends. When Kat arrived, claiming to be Abigail, it was a bombshell that shook the DiMera family to its core. Her uncanny resemblance to Abigail, coupled with her intimate knowledge of the family's secrets, made her ruse convincing, at least for a time. But as the cracks in her story began to show, questions arose. Why would Kat go to such lengths to infiltrate the DiMeras? What was her true motive? The Abigail deception adds fuel to the fire of Kat's mysterious connection to Sammy. Sammy, after all, has her own complicated history with the DiMeras, particularly through her tumultuous relationship with EJ. Could Kat's familiarity with Sammy stem from her research into the DiMera family, or is it something more personal? Perhaps Kat's time in Europe wasn't just about recovery, but about gathering intelligence, piecing together a plan to assume Abigail's identity. Did she stumble upon Sammy's name or face during this process, planting the seed of recognition that would later surface in Marlena's home? Or is there a darker truth at play? Could Kat be someone from Sammy's past, someone whose face was altered to erase all traces of their former self? Is Kat Green who she claims to be? The question that looms largest in this saga is perhaps the most chilling. Is Kat Green truly Kat Green, or is she someone else entirely? The idea that Kat might be hiding a secret identity is a classic soap opera trope, but one that never fails to captivate. Her facial reconstruction surgery opens the door to a myriad of possibilities. Was the surgery merely cosmetic, or was it a deliberate act to conceal her true identity? Could Kat be a long-lost figure from Salem's past, someone who vanished under mysterious circumstances, only to return under a new name and face? One theory making the rounds among fans is that Kat could be tied to Sammy through a shared history that predates her surgery. Perhaps Kat is a forgotten friend, a rival, or even a relative whose existence has been buried in the annals of Salem's chaotic history. Sammy's life is littered with such figures, people who have crossed her path, only to disappear into the shadows. Could Kat be one of these ghosts, resurrected with a new face and a vendetta? The idea is as thrilling as it is unsettling, promising a confrontation that could redefine both characters. Another possibility is that Kat's connection to Sammy is less direct, but no less dramatic. Perhaps they met during a pivotal moment in Europe, a chance encounter that left a lasting impression. Imagine Sammy, caught in one of her trademark schemes, crossing paths with a recovering Kat in a dimly lit cafe or a secluded hospital garden. Their interaction might have been brief, but for Kat, still grappling with the disorientation of her surgery, Sammy's fiery presence could have left an indelible mark. This theory would explain Kat's vague sense of familiarity without requiring a complete overhaul of her identity. The return of Sammy Brady, a catalyst for truth. The true test of this mystery lies in Sammy Brady's inevitable return to Salem. Sammy's homecomings are never quiet affairs. They're seismic events that ripple through the town, exposing secrets and igniting conflicts. When Sammy steps back into the fray, her presence is sure to act as a catalyst, forcing Kat to confront the truth behind her feelings of familiarity. Will Sammy recognize Kat, or will she sense something amiss, her instincts honed by years of navigating Salem's treacherous waters? The potential for a dramatic face-to-face confrontation is palpable, and fans are already bracing for the fireworks. Picture the scene: Sammy, radiant and unapologetic, strides into Marlena's living room, only to come face-to-face with Kat. The air crackles with tension as their eyes meet. Does Sammy see a stranger, or does something in Kat's demeanor, a gesture, a phrase, spark a flicker of recognition? The possibilities are endless. Perhaps Sammy will uncover a clue that unravels Kat's true identity, or maybe Kat's own memories will come flooding back, triggered by Sammy's presence. Whatever the outcome, this encounter promises to be a turning point in the storyline, one that could reshape the dynamics of Salem for years to come. The DiMera connection, a web of intrigue. No discussion of Kat and Sammy would be complete without addressing the elephant in the room, the DiMera family. The DiMeras are Salem's most powerful and dangerous clan, their influence casting a long shadow over the town. Kat's infiltration of the family as Abigail suggests a deep connection to their world, whether as an ally, an enemy, or something in between. Sammy's own ties to the DiMeras, through her marriage to EJ and her endless battles with Stefano DiMera, make her a key player in this drama. Could Kat's familiarity with Sammy be linked to the DiMeras? Did she uncover something about Sammy during her time posing as Abigail, or is there a deeper, more personal connection at play? The DiMera family is no stranger to secrets, and Kat's presence among them raises the stakes. Was her surgery funded by a DiMera operative intent on using her as a pawn in their endless power games? Or is Kat acting on her own, driven by a vendetta that ties her to both Sammy and the DiMeras? The possibilities are as dizzying as they are thrilling, each one promising a cascade of revelations that could upend everything we thought we knew about Salem. The fan theories, a tapestry of speculation. As with any good soap opera mystery, the fans have been hard at work crafting their own theories about Kat and Sammy's connection. Some believe Kat could be a long-lost DiMera, her surgery a means of reclaiming her place in the family. Others speculate that she's a victim of one of Stefano DiMera's infamous schemes, her memories altered to serve his nefarious purposes. There's even a wild theory that Kat and Sammy might be connected through a shared trauma, perhaps a kidnapping or a medical experiment gone wrong. Each theory is more outlandish than the last, yet in the world of Days of Our Lives, nothing is too far-fetched. One particularly compelling theory suggests that Kat's familiarity with Sammy could stem from a case of mistaken identity. Perhaps Kat, in her disoriented state post-surgery, encountered someone who resembled Sammy, a doppelganger or a relative, and confused them with the real thing. This would add a layer of tragic irony to the story, with Kat chasing a memory that isn't even hers. Alternatively, some fans believe Kat's surgery might have been part of a larger conspiracy, one that involves Sammy and EJ in ways we can't yet fathom. The truth, as always, lies just beyond our grasp, waiting to be revealed in a moment of heart-stopping drama. The road ahead, a story yet to unfold. As we await the next chapter in this captivating saga, one thing is certain. The connection between Kat Green and Sammy Brady is a powder keg waiting to explode. Whether it's a shared past, a hidden identity, or a tangled web of DiMera intrigue, this storyline promises to deliver the kind of jaw-dropping twists that keep us glued to our screens. Will Kat's true identity be revealed, or will she remain an enigma, her secrets buried beneath layers of deception? Will Sammy's return ignite a firestorm of revelations, or will it deepen the mystery, leaving us with more questions than answers? For now, we can only speculate, our imaginations running wild with the possibilities. So, dear viewers, what do you think? Is Kat Green a stranger in a strange land, or is she a ghost from Salem's past, ready to reclaim her place in the story? Share your theories in the comments below and join us on the TV Days Drama Digest channel as we continue to unravel the mysteries of Days of Our Lives. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.